Hey everybody, Poker Dad here. So I'm making this video. Today actually I planned on making a video of an ignition under the hood because I moved back. I moved up to NL50, and I was going to do that, and instead now I'm making this video to explain my next move. So I got my start really getting into online poker this summer playing global poker. And eventually I moved off it because I wanted to play a little bit more seriously, use databases so I can do hand reading and things like that, and extremely beneficial stuff. And totally the right move. I played on global poker during the summer. Then I moved to America's Card Room, which was a complete disaster. If anybody's ever played on America's Card Room, you'll know that the players there are super nitty, and it just was terrible. From there, I moved to Bet Online, which actually I really enjoyed. And then, while playing, of course, on Bet Online, as you know, I played on Ignition as well, which is a super soft site and has definitely helped me build a bankroll by playing on Ignition. The problem is now NL50. Rake is a huge deal here. And the reason why I am moving back to global poker, despite the fact that I'm not going to have, not be able to use a database for it, which I can use a workaround to keep track of hands so I can go do some hand reading exercises, which is really mostly all I use the database for anyway. That's really all I use the database for anyway, because playing on Ignition HUD is not really a big deal. I really use the database for hand replays regardless, so you can still do that on global poker anyway. I just got to keep track of a spreadsheet. It's really the rake. So I played some hands here at NL50. In fact, I'll let you know right now. I'm going to take a look at my spreadsheet here. So far at NL50 at Ignition, I've only gotten to play 2 days because my computer wasn't working yesterday, so that really I wasn't able to play. So far I've played 363 hands at NL50 so far. I'm down a little bit over 2 buy-ins, which is not a big deal. I mean, honestly, the reason I'm down that much even was because of one all-in hand. And then other than that, the big thing is rake. So in the hands I'm winning, I'm not really winning much because the rake is pretty bad. It's 5%, which is pretty standard at Ignition, but the cap is $4. That's pretty high. At Global Poker, it's 5% also, but the cap is $3. So that's a big difference, especially when you're talking about NL50, where the pots are always going to go higher than that. A difference of $1 is a huge difference. So, Ignition and Global Poker, they both have very soft fields. Now, you say, well, then why just play at Bet Online? You get to have the database and all that. Bet Online has 2 big problems. One, the rake is 5.66% as opposed to 5% at the other two, and if you go on to 2plus2.com, you'll know this, and I know it. It's bot infested at NL50. You go on there, and there are bots like literally at every single table. So why would I want to do? First of all, I got to pay higher rake, and why do I want to play high rake and then play versus these bots? I don't want to do that. So I have actually taken my money out of Bet Online, and I'm now going through the transfer process, going through Bitcoin. Then I'll withdraw to PayPal, and then from PayPal I'll go on to Global Poker. I'm keeping my money on Ignition. The reason why I'm keeping my money on Ignition is because if I have to drop down in stakes, I want that money on Ignition. I want that money on Ignition to play NL25 on Ignition, because I'd rather play NL25 on Ignition than on Global Poker. And I don't want to take my money off of Ignition if I have to drop back down, because right now Bitcoin fees are very high. So for me to be taking off temporarily and then putting it back on, I don't want to deal with the Bitcoin fees. I could withdraw using Ethereum, which is much lower fees, but I've never done a withdrawal through Ignition, and I deposit through Bitcoin, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a problem if I wanted to withdraw through Ethereum, even though I bought through Bitcoin. I just don't want to deal with that. Plus, again, the bottom line is, if I have to drop down in stakes to NL25 at any point, then I want my money on Ignition. So I take the money off of Bet Online because I'm not going to be playing on there anyway, regardless, because of the bot issue and because of the rake. So there you go. I'm coming back to Global Poker. I can't believe I'm going back there, but, you know, we're going back to Global Poker. So you'll be seeing some Global Poker videos now. Which, I mean, look, it's a fun site. So it should be. I mean, really, Ignition and Global Poker are almost like the same thing. They're both super soft. So Global Poker might be even softer. Just, you know, no database, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. I'll deal with it. Anyway, I just wanted to give that news. So I'm just waiting for my withdrawals to go through. So I don't know if I'll be able to play tomorrow or I'm going to be able to play on Sunday. I have no idea. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give this little update. So thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, you like my videos, please do me a favor, subscribe. I got 17 subscribers now. I'm so excited. 17. Like, how did this happen? Anyway, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. Hit the like button, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Actually, I do care because you're awesome. Come on. And I'm recording my iPad now, so my video isn't as terrible. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Toodaloo for now.